Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Monday Night Tights here on AFR. I'm your host, Steve Tower, and we have what should be an exciting show tonight. Last week, we saw a new heavyweight champion get crowned in Shanigan, and then he was immediately crowned by the committee's enforcer, Ruslan, and was knocked out of commission. We will see if he is going to make an appearance tonight. He is not scheduled to be in a match, and neither is the committee, but we'll see what happens. Of course, you never know what's going on. We've gotten word that the assistant commissioner may have an announcement at the end of the show, or he may be coming out to make an announcement. So we will see what happens. But first off, we are going to have a very unique Royal Rumble match. So 10 men here for a Royal Rumble match to kick off the evening. And what's going to happen is the last two standing guys in the ring are actually going to form a new tag team, and they're going to get a title shot on next week's show. By the way, next week's show is going to be our December pay-per-view event, the WAF End of Days pay-per-view event, and that's going to be our last wrestling show for the year. So that'll be a title shot against the Unnatural Disasters next week. So let's get things going here and kick off Monday Night Tights. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Glad you could join us here on this Monday night. So here we go. The bell rings, and our first two people here in the ring to square off are going to be the unknown wrestler. Who is this guy? And he's going to be going against Matt Crux, otherwise known as Matty Meltdown. So Matty Meltdown going to have his work cut out here. So when I do a Royal Rumble Battle Royale matchup, I pair the wrestlers off, and they have like a mini match, and the first person to get down to a square eliminates the other wrestler. They get put into the winning stack. We go through and until we finish the stack once, shuffle it up again, and then go down through until we're down to our final two wrestlers. Alright, so here we go. This should be very interesting. Of course, we've seen both of these wrestlers in our last pay-per-view Battle Royale. We'll see what happens here. Alright, so first off, helped. Nobody is helped in a Rumble. Agile. Oh, that's going to be Matt Crux. So he jumps off the ropes, a dangerous move in a Battle Royale. And gets ahead with a point here. Oh, another help. We'll skip that. Let's see, mean. Neither of them are mean. Oh, neither of them have a grudge. Oh, crowd's starting to get restless. And another grudge, so the favored wrestler is going to hit for 2 points. Let's see, TV move. Well, we're going to go to the trailing wrestler. They both have a C. So he'll wrap them up in a head scissors for a point. Powerful. Oh, that's going to be the mystery wrestler. Who is this guy? Oh, and he tosses opponent out of ring. Alright, so there we go. Matt Crux put up a little bit of a fight, but he is our first person eliminated from this very interesting Battle Royale. Next up, we're going to have Bring It On Chris Babylon taking on Randy Terwilliger, King Ned. King Ned, part of the Lords of the Ring, who had a tag team feud with our current champions, and has not been seen since they were eliminated in that. Let's see. So, first off, we got a TV move, a body slam. Chris Babylon has the higher TV grade. Oh, so a three-pointer. So right away, jumps on top. Oh, and we got our first wild card. Let's see, 33. He is powerful. Let's see, so he's going to get him up in a torture rack. Oh, for just a point, though. That would have been cool. He could have got him up in a torture rack and then tossed him right out. Oh, but there, he's going to do it. There. Powerful again. So he lifts him up for a suplex, but instead of a regular one, he just suplexes him right out of the ring, and King Ned quickly eliminated. Chris Babylon goes into the winner's stack. Let's see, next we'll have the Scrapyard Mongrel taking on Frank Walensky, otherwise known as The Biz. Let's see what The Biz can do here. Another wild card. 63, is he mean? He is not. Opponent mugs for the TV camera while squeezing wrestler. So the Scrapyard Mongrel gets The Biz in a big head vice, mugs for the camera. Scores a point. Let's see, quick. But The Biz is going to jump right back, ducks a punch, and then comes right back with a big clothesline. Let's see, powerful. Neither of them are powerful. Neither of them are heavy. Oh, crowd getting restless. Let's see. Oh, they're both agile. Scrapyard behind. So he's going to hit a big corkscrew chop. Oh, we got our first good matchup here. Favorite. Oh, The Biz gets a power surge from the crowd cheering him on. Oh, and he's almost got Mongrel out. Oh, and he does. He's going to hit his Midas touch, fist drop, and then a weakened Mongrel. He'll pick him up and toss him over the ring. So quickly getting through our wrestlers here. Let's see, we're going to have Biff Barona from Boston taking on the Screaming Eagle from Philly. Oh, that's interesting. I wish I could say that I had set that up on purpose, but that was totally random. All right, so let's see. Heavy. Neither of them are heavy. TV move. Let's see. Oh, they both have a D, so it's going to be no points. Uh-oh, crowd getting restless. Mean. Oh, neither of them have that, so our favorite wrestler is going to hit a move. 3 points. Can Biff do it? Let's see. Smart. Oh, he is smart. All right. Avoids opponent's elbow smash, then clotheslines him. Oh, but Vinny Crespino going to come back with a nice strong response to some blows from Biff. Let's see, favorite. Neither of them is a favorite. Nobody helped. And grudge. Nobody has a grudge, so that's 3 in a row. Crowd getting anxious. Oh, so it's not going to matter what Biff rolls there. So there we go. Boston defeats Philadelphia. All right, and then our last two. Let's see. It's going to be William Royal, the other member of Lords of the Ring, taking on the Toxic Terror, John Deadly. So let's see who's going to advance here. Grudge. Nobody has a grudge. Heavy. Nobody is heavy. Let's see. Oh, highlight reel B. Okay. So 12 on highlight reel B. Wrestler gets help from a fan who bashes opponent overhead with a chair. So somebody slides a chair into the ring. Royal will gladly take advantage of that. Let's see. Smart. Ooh, 2 points. William Royal using his ring prowess. Got his opponents on the ropes here. Let's see. Favorite. Nobody's got the favorite quality. Nobody has the object quality. And we're going to go to the wild card. Let's see. 51. All right. 51. The opponent heavy. No. Let's see. He leaves the ring to attack a third party. The wrestler loses 1 point. So I guess he rolls under the ropes and then gets back in. All right, let's see. Agile. Both agile. So the trailing wrestler. TV move. Well, they're both C, so no points for that. Cheat. Oh, interesting. I thought the Royal had the cheat. Uh-oh. All right, so crowd getting restless. Strong. No, nobody's strong. Is that going to do it? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, both members of Lords of the Ring are still in it. So now we're down to 5. So somebody's going to get a second round bye here. They won't have to square off against anybody. So I'll shuffle these up. And let's see. Hey, and it's going to be Biff Barona. All right. Boston's own Biff Barona. All right, so the mystery wrestler. Who is this guy against Chris Babylon? So let's see. Signature. Ooh, well, this is going to be Chris Babylon. And if he hits this next move, it'll double his specialty, or double the fact point total. Let's see. Cheat. Oh, well, that's going to be... Who is this guy? Has the cheat quality. Inflicts a painful blow on an opponent with a foreign object. So it's worth 2, but it's going to double because of that. So 4 points. So right away, Chris Babylon in trouble. Oh boy, and the mystery wrestler pulling no punches. And Chris Babylon, who is maybe one of the favorites to advance here, and he will not make it. All right, so now we're going to have the Biz taking on William Royal. And let's see, TV move. So the Biz with a leg trip to start things off. And grudge. Nobody has a grudge. Specialty. Oh, that's going to go to the trailing wrestler. So William Royal is going to hit his the King's Crown, a running knee lift to the head for 2 points. Jumps out in the leads. Nobody helped. Let's see. Agile. They both have agile. So that's going to be the Biz is going to hit it. Nice sunset flip. Oh boy, who's going to advance here? Powerful. Oh, William Royal, powerful. Hey. So there we go. He eliminates the Biz. So another favorite is knocked out. All right, and we are down to 3 wrestlers. So let's see who's gonna... All right. So it's going to be the mystery guy taking on William Royal. All right, let's see. Strong. That's going to be the mystery wrestler. So moves up with 1 point here. And mean. Oh, I thought he had the mean. All right, so nobody gets that. Flip the cards around. Let's see. Signature. Oh, but nobody has a grudge. Uh-oh, crowd getting restless. And nobody helps, so he's going to advance 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. So, the mystery wrestler has the last guy up in the ropes, and there we go. He has the favorite quality. So he eliminates William Royal. And there we go. Biff Barona and the unknown wrestler are the last 2 men standing, so they are going to face the Unnatural Disasters at next week's pay-per-view event. So that should be interesting. The crowd not sure what to think of that team, but we will see what happens. All right, so there we go. So it's Biff and the mystery wrestler. We'll have to think of a cool name for them next week as they vie for the tag team titles. All right, so Monday Night Tights is underway. And here we go. Our second match of the night is one that came up from the interview segment last week on the Signal of Truth. And so we're going to have our United States champion, Sergeant Slash, is going to be in action with the former heavyweight champion, Dolf Signal. And they have formed a tag team, the Signal Corps, and they are going to be taking on the team of Tony Casa Loma, the legend Tony Casa Loma, and ex-committee member Kennedy Henderson, otherwise known as Mr. Henderson. So this should be an interesting match. This is a grudge tag match, so there is definitely some pride on the line. We will see what happens in this match. We'll go to our pre-match, see if anything happens. And we're going to go to highlight reel O. Highlight reel O, 22. Go to highlight reel P. Okay. 44. Uh-oh. Go to highlight reel Q. 34. Let's see. A Hotbox member enters the match to make it a three-way match. Oh, okay. Well, so you know what that means? That means that we're going to have our first sighting of the committee, as Zip It and Leave are going to come out and say that if there is any tag team action tonight, that they should be involved, and they have the commissioner, Howard Shore, wrapped around their finger. So he says that he will make it a three-way match, and so there we go. Let me get a another marker out here. I'll give the committee the yellow marker. Let's see, and I guess that they will be considered, because they only have a B. All right, so we'll make them the middle one. All right, so we're gonna have a three-for-all tag team match. And let me just make sure I remember how that works. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, okay. All right. So here we go. This should be interesting. So Sergeant Slash will start in the ring for the Signal Corps. Zip It will start for the committee. And then the legend, Tony Casa Loma, will start for his team. So here we go, a three-way tag match. Let's see what happens. The bell rings, and we are underway. Quick. Let's see. So Sergeant Slash is going to win that. They'll move forward 1 point. And let's see, no tag. Everybody stays in the ring. Signature. Oh, hey. Refer to the previous FAQ to intensify it. Okay, so Sergeant Slash using his quickness and scores another 2 points. The savvy WAF Hall of Famer Sergeant Slash and current champion. So still no tag. Oh, let's see. Cheat. Well, that's going to be between Zip It and the legend. All right, well, let's see who comes out on top of that. We'll roll off for him. Oh, and it's going to be the legend. Okay, so he's going to score the low blow. Or actually, it's a painful blow with a foreign object. And then he'll tag out. And now here comes Mr. Henderson. Let's see, and another cheat. So this time it's going to be the committee that will get it. Let's see, a highly illegal hold on opponent. So they'll get their opponent wrapped up in the ring, in the ropes, rather, until the ref finally gets him to break it off. No tag. Let's see, TV move. Slash and Zip It are tied. So it'll go to the favored wrestler. So back rake for 1 point by Sergeant Slash. And let's see, he will finally tag in Dolf Signal. We'll see him in action for the first time. Let's see, grudge. Well, Mr. Henderson and the committee both have the same. Let's see. How do you break the... oh, no, they're not in the same spot now. Okay. So it's going to be Mr. Henderson's going to get it. So he'll hit a bronze maneuver. So he'll move forward 1 point. Let's see. And then he'll tag back in his partner, Tony Casa Loma. Let's see. Next one, specialty. Alright, so it's going to go... Let's see, who's going to win out here? Let me just make sure I'm doing the three-way... Oh, where am I looking for? The three-way tiebreaker rule. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's by TV grade is the tiebreaker. Okay, so the legend will get it. So he's going to hit the legendary leg drop for 3 points. 2, 3. All right. So the legend's out in front. Let's see. And there's going to be no tag. Everybody stays in the ring. Helped. Oh, well, you know what that is. The committee always has members lurking around. So we'll say that Ruslan comes up to the side of the ring and delivers some fast blows to his opponents. And they'll score 2 points. Committee always looking for an edge. Oh, but a hot tag. Let's see. We'll give it to the favored wrestler. So Dolf gets a hot tag into Sergeant Slash, who comes in, quickly scores a point, knocks everyone down. Let's see. Oh, this a potential doubling. Oh, and it's going to go to the committee because they're trailing. So they're going to hit a silver grade, but it's going to be doubled. So 4 points for the committee. 2, 3, 4. The committee getting close to a win here. So I'll tag in. So now Leave will be representing the committee in the ring. Let's see. Quick. I think that's going to go to Sergeant Slash. Trailing wrestler. Does anyone else? Yeah. All right. So 2 points. So Sergeant Slash doing most of the damage for the Signal Corps. No tag here. Powerful. That's going to be the legend. Tony Casa Loma hits a big flapjack on Sergeant Slash for 1 point. Ooh, but a hot tag. Let's see. And we'll give it to the trailing wrestler. He gets a hot tag into Dolf Signal. So the Signal Corps doing some good tag team work. Heavy. I think nobody is heavy. All right. Move on to the next one. Agile. Oh, that's going to go to Tony Casa Loma. He is trailing now, so 1 point. And let's see. Oh, and he's going to tag in Mr. Henderson, and they're going to hit a nice double team clothesline on Leave and score another point. All right, let's see. Favorite. That is going to go to Dolf Signal. He gets a power surge from the crowd cheering him on. 2 points. Oh, let's see. Is there a tag? No tag. Oh, another favorite. So it's going to go to Dolf Signal again. He uses his specialty. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So pinfall. Let's see, who is trailing? Oh, they're both on the same spot. So who is he going to pin? Well, it goes by... All right, let's say he tries... I guess the TV grade would win out, so he tries to pin Leave. So a 26 to kick out. 1, 2. Oh, and he does kick out. All right, so the match continues. Is there a tag? No tag. Let's see. Helped. Who is trailing now? Oh, that's going to go to the committee. Because they have the higher TV grade. So opponent swarmed by gang for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. So now they're trying to get a pin on Dolf Signal. He has a double A, so 36 to kick out. 1, 2, 3, oh, and that's it. And the committee has inserted themselves into this match and come out on top. And it was a grudge match. So they're going to increase their TV grade to an A. Crowd is not happy with Zip It and Leave exerting their will on what should have been a nice grudge match between these guys. So that means that Dolph's going to go down to an A. Sergeant Slash is going to go down to a C. Not good for his defending his championship. Mr. Henderson goes down to an E. And the legend Tony Casa Loma will go down to an A. Alright, let's go to the post-match wrap-up, see if anything happens here. Highlight reel X. 65. Let's see, a celebrity in the audience fawns over the winning wrestler and their grudge grade goes down by 1. Let's see. Who was happy about the committee winning? All right. Well, we'll say that Tim B comes out and says how happy he is that the committee is back on their winning ways, and so their grudge grade actually goes down to a 3. All right. So there we go. And now, if you will direct your eyes to the roof of the arena, you're gonna see a cage coming down. We have 2 cage matches coming up here. So first off, it's going to be Booth Daylen, otherwise known as the Super Stinger, and he will be taking on Bad News Barrie. They are continuing their feud. A couple of young wrestlers trying to make their name here. And they are going to be our first match here inside the cage, and then our main event is going to be the #1 contender for the US Championship between Shawn Banner and the committee's Ruslan. So here we go. Who is going to come out on top here? Let's see if anything happens in the pre-match. First we'll go to highlight reel O. All right, 55. I'll go to highlight reel P. 21. The favored wrestler concocts a scheme to embarrass opponent on TV. Reduce the underdog TV grade by 1 letter. Oh boy. So that is indeed bad news for Bad News Barrie. He'll go down to an E letter grade. As the Super Stinger says that he is just ready to embarrass Bad News Barrie inside the ring. So here we go. Both wrestlers inside the ring. The bell rings. And we are underway. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to flip some of these cards around. All right. Now we're all set. Okay. So, helps. Neither one helped. TV move. Well, that's going to be the Super Stinger. Hits a big drop kick, but he only has a C, so no points there. Cheat. Oh, nobody has a cheat. Crowd getting restless. Powerful. Oh, that's going to be Bad News Barrie. 2 points. He's going to toss the opponent into the cage. And that's how the match starts off. 2 points for Bad News Barrie. Oh, but Super Stinger comes right back with a big body slam for 2 points. And we're going to the wild card. So this is a wild card. Cage matches have their own wild card readings. We'll go to there. The favored wrestler is not a cheat. So the opponent swings from the cage, flooring the wrestler, scores 2 points. Well, Bad News Barrie maybe taking some umbrance with Super Stinger's pre-match shenanigans. Powerful. Oh, that's going to be Bad News again. Hits a big suplex. Uh-oh. Bad News Barrie off to a good start here. Oh, we're going to go back to the wild card. Let's see, 52. Favorite wrestler is not heavy. He's tossed into the side of the cage. Opponent scores 2 points. Oh, this is all Bad News Barrie so far. Let's see. Favorite. Oh, he does not have the favorite quality, so nothing there. Powerful again. Bad News Barrie. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. On his way to trying to maybe get out of the ring. Let's see. Mean. Super Stinger has the mean, but only when he's on a square, so nothing there. Smart. Oh, same thing. He only has it when he's on a square. Okay, crowd getting restless. Strong. Oh, Bad News Barrie is going to get it. 2 points. 1, 2. All right. So he's going to try to climb the cage. So we'll roll against Super Stinger's TV grade. See if he can make it to the top. He's at 23 or less. 1. Oh, and he managed to come up and grab him. So we are still going on here. Helps? No. Helps? No. Oh, crowd getting restless. Strong. Oh, that's going to be Bad News Barrie again. 1 point. And here he goes. Tries to climb out of the ring again. Oh, no. 1, 2. Oh, boy. And Super Stinger grabs him again. Uh-oh. Let's see. Mean. Oh, nobody mean. Object. Oh, nobody with an object. And nobody helped. Oh, that's the crowd starting to get restless. So Super Stinger hits a big move there. 3 points. Trying somehow to get himself back into this. Heavy. Nobody's heavy. Well, here we go. Another wild card. 54. Is he smart? Yes, he is. Wrestler lures opponent into making a tactical error and then takes advantage. Scores D6 points. Well, here's a chance to really make up some... Well, okay, so 2 points. Tricks Bad News Barrie into slamming into the side of the ring. Heavy, no. TV move. Hits a big face driver. 4 points. Can he come back here? Let's see, quick. Oh, boy. Avoids a suplex slam, then surprise opponent with a big toe hold. Slams him down, but he goes right into the side of the ring for 3 points, or side of the cage. Let's see, mean. He is mean. Traps opponent in extended chokehold for 2 points. So here we go. Bad News Barrie down on the ground trying to catch his breath. Let's see. We need an 11, 12, or a 13. As Super Stinger climbs the ropes. Or climbs the side of the cage. Is he going to do it? Yes, he does. Wow. Coming from way behind. And Super Stinger has won the cage as he climbs out and escapes. So there we go. So he's going to go up to a B. This was a grudge. And unfortunately for Bad News Barrie, he will now fall all the way to an F TV grade. So there we go. Super Stinger, your winner. Well, what a comeback win for him. Twice on the verge of losing. Let's see what happens in the post-match. The face won, so we'll go to highlight reel T. Alright, let's see. 14 on highlight reel T. Oh, well, let's see. It says that the decision is reversed by a scheming commissioner. Oh, boy. I don't know about... I think I'm going to use my powers, my godlike powers, and just ignore that because this was a grudge cage match. I kind of wanted to end their feud here, so we'll say nothing happens at the end of it. So Bad News Barrie goes back to the pile, and Super Stinger, perhaps we'll see him next week on the show, as he's certainly going to have himself into contention maybe for the US Championship. And speaking of the US Championship, that cage is going to stay right down, and we are going to have Shawn Banner is going to be taking on Ruslan. And this is for the #1 contender for the US Championship match. And now, of course, Sam Banner is going to be accompanied to the ring by Nestorinka, because last week he won the match against Ruslan, and Nestorinka decided that she was going to be Shawn's valet now, and didn't like perhaps where Ruslan was going. So actually I forgot. Shawn is now going to have the helped quality. with a valet. All right, so here we go. Shawn Banner against Ruslan in the cage. #1 contendership for the U.S. Championship is on the line. So next week, one of these men will face Sergeant Slash at the WAF End of Days. All right, so let's see. Anything happens in the pre-match. I'll go to highlight reel O, 22. Go to highlight reel P. Let's see, 63. Let's see. Choice wrestler gets into an argument with commissioner on TV and loses. Decrease wrestler's TV grade by 1 letter. Huh. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess we'll roll in the box. And that is going to be... Oh, it's actually the underdog's ally. Oh, so Triple G. So we have 2 commissioners, or I guess an assistant commissioner, but Emerson Shore, we'll say that he's been kind of the committee has been a thorn in his side. So he comes out, Triple G tries to say something, and Emerson Shore puts him in his place, and so Triple G goes down to a C grade, and perhaps we're going to be hearing more from Emerson Shore here after this match. We'll stay tuned. All right, so here we go. We are underway. 2 men in the cage. Who is going to come out on top? Will it be Shawn Banner, or will it be the committee's Ruslan, who will face Sergeant Slash next week for the U.S. Championship? All right, here we go. The bell rings, and we are underway. Let's see. So first off, object. Neither of them have object. Grudge. Well, that is definitely Ruslan. He's got a 7-0. So he'll come out with a nice combo maneuver for 2 points. Oh, and another grudge. All right. So taking his aggression out, but then Shawn Banner, the favorite, comes right back with a nice combo of his own. And let's see, helped. Oh, well, so now Ruslan will be helped by a group because he's in the committee, but Shawn Banner is trailing. So he's going to be helped by his valet. So Nestorinka jumps up on the side of the ring and taunts her former client, Ruslan, and Shawn Banner takes full advantage and scores 3 points. Comes up behind him, hits a big, gets him in a headlock, and then maybe a bulldog. All right, favorite, oh boy, and then keeps going right along. So 3 more points. Shawn Banner jumps out in front. Let's see, smart. Oh, neither of them are smart. TV move. Oh boy, 4 points for Shawn. He's a AA rating now, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to have the first chance to climb out of the ring. Let's see. Ruslan has a B. So we need a 26 or less. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and there we go. Shawn Banner with a statement over Ruslan. Wow. Started off slow, and then with a little help from Nestorinka, has put him in his place, and so that was a grudge match. So Shawn Banner is going to now move up to a AAA rating. Ruslan will go down to a C. And the members of the committee, aside from 2 of the forming members, not having good nights here. So let's see what happens in the post-match. We're going to go to highlight reel X. Let's see, 55. Go to highlight reel Y. 65. Oh, how about that? The commissioner schemes to improve the standing of a wrestler. Increased TV wrestler's grade by 2 letter grades. How about so Howard Shore comes out and says, hey, Ruslan, don't worry, I've got plans for you. And so Ruslan's going to gain 2 grades and is actually going to come back stronger than he was before the match. But for now, Shawn Banner is your #1 contender for the US Championship, and he is going to face Sergeant Slash at our pay-per-view next week. All right, so that is all for our scheduled matches. But Emerson Shore comes out with our champion Shanigan, and let's see, they're gonna have something to say. So we'll go to our interview segment and see what happens. All right, so let's see, we get a 64. Let's see, so 61. What did I roll? Guest attacks the host. The guest makes a appropriate healer face turn. Oh boy, really? What? Let's see. Yeah, because they're the same. Oh no. Well, that's that's funny. So so Shanigan, I guess, just completely upset with what happened last week. Emerson Shore was trying to you know, maybe help him out, but instead Shanigan turns on him. So Shanigan now a heel. Oh, that's funny. And issues a grudge match challenge against the commissioner's son next week. Oh, that's funny. Okay. And so Shanigan is actually still injured. So he can only use his non-physical traits, meaning, so he'll object, mean, favorite, and specialty. So he'll lose his strong and his powerful. But so taking on Emerson Shore in a grudge match next week. All right, I was actually kind of hoping that there would be a run-in on the show. But so there we go. That's going to be the end of the show, is as Shanigan has to get separated from Emerson Shore, and they will fight each other next week, apparently, for the championship. All right, so there we go. End of the show. Always crazy. Never know what's going to happen. All right, guys. Hey, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And especially the guys that tune in before the show starts. I have to say that just makes me a lot happier than I don't know, it probably should, but I appreciate you guys' support for this show. So next Monday, we will have a special pay-per-view event. Should be exciting. All 3 championships will be defended. And as I said, that's going to be our last wrestling show of the year, and then we'll see what our schedule is for 2019 after the new year. So tomorrow is the news. We'll be on in its regular time around 8 o'clock, so tune in for that. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week. So and let's see. A question. What am I doing? Fury football. Well, you guys will get a tease for tomorrow's news. I will be doing a special show next Tuesday, and I'll leave it at that, where I'll be playing Fury football. So, all right, guys, that's it for now. Thanks again for tuning in. My name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.